Here we go. Now, when you think about ancient gods, it don't matter if they're Roman, Greek, or in this case, Penobscot. They're all kinda, well, dinks, to be honest with you. And Pamola was no different. Great and powerful god, sits on top of Katahdin, and would frig with anybody who tried to come up. Quick shout out to our sponsors, Goodwin, Chevy Mazda in Brunswick, and Al's Coffee Flavored Brandy. Here we go. Now, everyone knew if you went to the top of Katahdin, you were about as good as dead. And that Pamola was like my Uncle Jimma. He'd give a warning shot at a nun if she'd come up to the house unannounced. Can't you read, woman? Suffering Christ, stay off my lawn. So why this fella decided to be the first to climb up, I don't know, must have been some kind of numb. Well, he made camp as the weather started to blow and get mighty cold. And since he had a set as big as a damn 12-pointer, he summoned Pamola right down to him. What's up, dude? I don't know, what's up with you? Well, you freaking called me down here. I'm about to be right pissed if this ain't good. Well, I don't know. No one knew if, yous was real or not, so I figured, I'll try and see. And since that native was brave, Pamola rewarded him by marrying him off to his daughter. He then gave him these conditions. All right, Peckerhead, listen up. Number 1, you can't leave for a year. Number 2, you can come and go as you please after that, but you better not get hitched again with one of them mortal women, or so help me, well, me, I guess. So help me. So the native head back down after a year, told everyone about it, and friggin' married his high school sweetheart. What a jabba. Well, good to his word, Pamola show up, and with a snap of his fingers, made him disappear like the gallon of Allen's on top of my grandma's refrigerator. And for good measure, he stole a bride for himself, took her back to the mountain, gave her a kid that could kill anything with a point of his finger, which weren't too bright because he ended up using it on his old man, destroying the god, finally breaking the curse that was Pamola's reign on top of Katahdin. Really, it's 6 of one, half a dozen the other, because Pamola's gone, but now we got a bunch of friggin' assholes in New Yorkers coming up to take selfies with that sign. What do you say, Barkus? What do you think? Pretty good story? He thinks so. We'll see you next week. The friggin' end. Good boy. Yes, it's a good boy. Okay, get that.